So, what makes the Sabbath different? Rest. What a beautiful word, isn't it? Yet how foreign is it in a world that's constantly on the go? But what if there was a day instituted from creation where once a week we could actually cease from our labor and enter into not a state of inactivity, but rather a change of pace? To many, that would sound like heaven. But to all, this privilege is fully granted. In the book of Genesis, we are encountered with the beginning. God creates light, plants, animals, and then us. But when he finished his work, the Bible tells us something we would do well to take heed. Genesis 2:2-3 reads, "And on the seventh day, God ended his work which he had made, and he rested on the seventh day from all his work which he had made. And God blessed the seventh day and sanctified it, because that in it he had rested from all his work which God created and made." Here we see God resting from all of his work on the seventh day. But what is the seventh day? Exodus 20 verses 10-11 reads, "But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea and all that in them is, and rested the seventh day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it." So what sets the Sabbath, the seventh day, apart from all the other days? So when we look at the story with Moses and the burning bush, God told him something very interesting. He said to take off your shoes, for the ground you are standing on is holy ground. So what made the ground holy? The presence of God. But one may say, isn't God everywhere? Yes, but Moses didn't need to take his shoes off everywhere now, did he? God's presence was with him in a way that's different from any other. In like manner, God's Sabbath day or holy day is seen and felt in a way that's different from any other day. See, the Sabbath is a memorial of God's creative power where we can discern him in the work of his hands. Ever since this truth has been revealed to me, it has given me so much more purpose in my walk with God. As a witness every week of God's creative power, I also behold his sustaining power, his keeping power, and I experienced it in my life. Not only has God kept me from sin, but he keeps me in perfect peace when my mind is thus stayed upon him. In Matthew 11:28, Jesus invites us to come and enter into his rest. The verse reads, "Come unto me, all ye that are weary and heavy laden, and I will give you rest." Today, friends, Christ invites you to enter into his rest. This rest encompasses freedom from worry, freedom from guilt, freedom from fear, all of which the worldling longs for. Weary and troubled soul, come rest a while.